Sojourner Truth was born Isabella Baumfree in 1787, a slave to the Van Wagenen estate. She was freed under New York's emancipation laws in 1827. She then became a preacher, abolitionist, and suffragette, and changed her name to Sojourner Truth to signify the beginning of her search for God's truth. In 1851, Sojourner Truth attended the Women's Rights Convention in Ohio and gave her famous speech, "Ain't I a Woman?"
Well, children, where there is so much racket, there must be something out of kilter.
I think that twixt the slaves in the South and the women in the North, all talking about their rights, the white men will be in a fix pretty soon.
That man over there says that women need to be helped into carriages and lifted over ditches and have the best place everywhere.
But nobody ever helps me into a carriage, or lifts me for a mud puddle, or gives me any best place. And ain't I a woman?
Look at me. Look at my arm. I have plowed and planted and gathered into barns, and no man could head me. Ain't I a woman?
I could work as much and eat as much as any man when I could get it, and bear the lash as well. And ain't I a woman?
I have borne 13 children and seen most all sold off to slavery. And when I cried out with my mother's grief, none but Jesus heard me. And ain't I a woman?
Then that little man in black over there said women can't have as much rights as men because Christ wasn't a woman.
Where did your Christ come from? From God and a woman. Man had nothing to do with it.
If the first woman God ever made was strong enough to turn the world upside down all alone,
these women together ought to be able to turn it back and get it right side up again.
And now that they're asking to do it, the men had better let them.
We women of truth are proud to wear the crest and support the values of our namesake.
The House of Sojourner Truth.
The House of Sojourner Truth strives
to empower honorable Christian leaders
to emanate grace and truth.
Grace and truth. We are alive,
solid, and passionate.